Hello folks and welcome back to Corp. We are here in our scenarios looking at our virus pandemic. Various European countries are stopping all flights due to virus outbreaks. So let's take a look and see what happens here when we do this. It says that we need to be able to survive. And let's just go through and start connecting our basic areas here. And we're going to make Vienna our kind of hub. So everything's going to go through Vienna to start off with here. And if for whatever reason Vienna gets shut down, then we'll figure out what to do a little bit more down the road here. But let's just get the basic stuff going on and see what happens. Usually these tend to start a little slow and kind of lull you into a false sense of security, and then they just slam you with a whole bunch of stuff. But we're trying to at least make some cash right now. We only have $160, and that's not really enough to do a whole lot in this game. So we're hopefully going to have to get some more routes here and more people, because our planes, they only carry 20 people, and they're still mostly green. Like this one carries 3. Budapest looks like it's carrying a whole lot more people, but even that, it's 6. So it's not like we're breaking the bank for anything here. And it probably would be smart of me to, like, instead of hooking that up to Vienna, have hooked this up to Prague, in case our flights get shut down by country. At least inside each country they can still fly. But for right now it's okay. I'm happy with this one hub, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so Hungary is quarantined. All flights are canceled for a week. Okay, that doesn't affect us. We did have a lot of, well, not a lot, but we had more people going to Budapest. So not a big deal there. And if you take a look here on the side, it gives you an idea of how long that territory is going to be blocked. So a hub model like this one is not going to work real well, because if Austria gets blocked, we don't have anything connected anymore. So that's going to be a problem for us. But for right now, we're just going to ignore that eventuality and go through. We're about 6 minutes game time into here. This clock goes real fast when you speed it up. So we're doing okay to get started here. While we're letting the game play out a little bit here, there was an update since the last group. Ooh, red plane. Look at that, first full plane. There was an update to the game since our last full one. They actually did introduce a pause here. So now, like, when there's a lot of stuff going on, you can actually pause the game instead of having to, like, get destroyed by bouncing around the screens everywhere. There's still a few little problems with it, but overall, this is a big improvement, just adding a simple pause button. Alright, Slovakia is now hit, and then we also got some new places to set up here. So Croatia we now have, and Budapest is back open. This plane I am going to upgrade real quick, just because it seems to be getting filled up more than any of the other planes. And Budapest is back. So while we're waiting for that, you can see the events go on here. And I don't know during some of these scenarios if we get a bunch of random other events that pop up like we do sometimes in other scenarios, or if this one kind of tones those down because we lose entire countries at a time. Again, we lose if we lose Austria, we're in trouble. We're a little over a quarter of the way through this level so far. But luckily, there are easy ways to build around all that, so I'm not super worried at the current time. I do have time to get worried here a little bit down the road, but if it happens, we can fix it, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think I'm also going to upgrade this plane. Oh, Slovakia now is closed up, but that's only going to Bratislava, so we're okay there. And I'm not the greatest geography person here. I've been to most of this area over here and that area up there and the United States, but I haven't been to a ton of other areas in the world, and I do like this game for the fact that it allows me to learn a little bit about the world, which is kind of neat. So it's kind of cool to see it through that end, but again, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I have no idea how to pronounce because it's just places I've never been and most likely will never go. And we can see our air travel has picked up significantly here, especially with people wanting to go to Bucharest, which is fine. You can see this one shuttles people a lot through here, but this plane takes a little bit longer. So I could increase the size of this plane, which I don't want to do, but I could. Like this plane, oh, it is filling it up. Okay. So now we're going to pause that because now we have a problem. We have Budapest, which was our like kind of secondary hub. Now that's not doing its thing. So we're going to go from Bucharest to Zagreb, and that should allow us to at least get those flights going, and we'll upgrade everything along that chain there so that we have a way for those guys to go, and then hopefully Vienna can get emptied out here. So there we go. We have those things getting solved. Again, this seems to be a really, really popular location for whatever reason. This is loading up with Bucharest flights. Load that up, and I think we're going to upgrade this to a level 3 plane because there are more than 50 people who want to go on to that destination. So we'll oblige them and give them a little bit more. And that is now the biggest plane in our entire fleet here of aircraft. Alright, so we have Belgrade. We're going to go like that. And I think we'll also connect in some other places here just to start trying to move some people around and get some things solved. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Romania now. Oh, our moneymaker, Bucharest, is now shut down. That's okay. We're still doing good. We're over halfway through our challenge right now. The original timer was at 40 minutes. And again, even if you put play, it's not actual time, so it's close enough. But we have everything going here. We'll upgrade some of these little smaller planes. Get a little more. And now I think we're pretty much everything has at least 2 connections. So if any one connection shuts down, we should be good. The exception being all of the Romanian cities, all of those only connect through Bucharest, but that's okay because we shut down entire countries, not areas. So that should not be a big deal for what we're doing here. What do we get? Berlin. Okay, so we're going to start opening up German airspace here in just a little bit. And that should be a little bit more. You can already see when a place opens up, it really hits hard with the number of people who want to visit it. So Berlin's going to be the new hotspot, and to get there, you're either going to have to go through Prague or through Vienna. Slovenia now is wrecked, but that's okay. It's just one country there or one city there that is shut down and did not influence anything else. So we should be okay with that. Now, taking a look at some of the views on this game, as far as the videos I've already posted, there's not a ton of views on them, and I'm not concerned about that. I don't really post stuff. I just post games I like to play, and this is one of those games I like to play. I wish there's a little bit more management instead of this randomness. I would really love like a good airline simulator. I don't think that really exists. If you know of one, let me know, because I would love to find like a really good airline sim. I just have not found one. I found a good airport building sim, which is Airport Tycoon. Which is great. I know there's other ones out there, but that's the one I personally like the most. But I would really, really love to be able to find a good airline simulation game, because that would be fun. And not one that's like pay to play and all that stuff. I want one where I can just buy it, enjoy the game, and be done. Alright, what else opened up there? Okay, I guess we're good. So we got Bosnia-Herzegovina, which is all set up. Croatia is shut down. And I think we're going to connect those guys together. I think that makes a little bit of sense here. Stuttgart opened up in Germany. That's also going to connect to the Bern. And we just have to survive another 10 minutes, or a little under. We're now just about at 9 minutes left, and we'll have this one won. Again, this is in the easy or regular scenarios. It's nothing too crazy. Some of the later ones get very involved and require a lot more time and thought and care. This one, luckily, as long as you have enough money and build smartly, you can go through. Romania is shut down again. We got lucky in picking Austria as our kind of hub area, because that has not been shut down, and we were able to build out of that once it did kind of start to become established a little bit more. So that's a good thing. We now have Italy coming online. Let's see. We'll connect that right through Berlin, through Bern, and I would love to connect it through Bucharest, but I don't think by the time we're done here, yeah, it's not really going to matter. So we'll just leave it as is there. We could do those, but again, we're at the 5-minute mark now, so we don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on things we don't necessarily need. I'm just doing some small upgrades to maintain the system, but hopefully the system will keep going through here. Italy, of course, we just got that opened up and now it's shut down. That's fine. And that will stay shut down for the remainder of the game, I believe, here. The only bummer is we spent a lot of money on this route from Berlin all the way down to Rome, and it's not useful. Florence also is getting connected, even though we can't do anything with it. We are going to connect it just because. And we're about 2 minutes away from winning this one. As long as nothing crazy happens here, which I don't think it's going to, everything is connected either through a single city in country, like Germany. If you're flying anywhere in Germany, you need to fly through Berlin. Same with Romania, you have to fly through Bucharest. But Bucharest is connected to multiple spots. Berlin's connected through multiple spots. So if something does shut down, we, again, are good. And that's all we need here. So we're down to the last little bit here. We'll see how close we can get to 10,000. Maybe 7,000? We can do 7. Yeah, we got 7,000. Just by the skin of our teeth, but we got it. 7,029. All right. So we get all of that. I am number 6,318. So that is our virus pandemic scenario here inside of FlyCorp. Let me know if you have other games like this or transportation games. I love transportation games. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.